And we'll start recording the VOD from this point. I think it was a controller we wanted to play with. Yeah, there we go. What were we doing before? Dusty note, drawing. Okay. Got a master key. I think we're going back to the basement. There we go. I remember now. To the basement we go. Interesting. Is that telling me I can go back up there? I'm not sure it's a good idea to go back up there, though. I really don't know if I'm getting the okay from the game, or is it telling me I'll die if I go up there? What a very interesting conundrum. I don't think this is the right area. Could be, though. I think it was... It is a door this way, right? There we go. This door. Okay, you hold that button to sprint. Excuse me? What's with the crying? I don't understand. Okay. I guess there's a puzzle. Okay. So we don't have the solution to that yet. Okay, I guess we'll come back to this. For now, we're going to run out of here. Because... game being spooky. It looks like we can go upstairs now, though. So that'll be interesting. Oh, I don't like it. There's so many noises. It's getting into spooks. Very atmospheric spooks, which is the worst type. It doesn't sound like there was a little kid running around up here. Oh, I don't want to come up here. Oh, can we go home and sleep instead? I think you're the painting I need. 1634. I don't have a pen. So I'm just going to quickly go over here to chat and type in 1634. Oh, I got my own rule thing popped up. Perfect. Now I'll know that we'll need a 1634. Also, is my thing not working properly? We'll figure it out with a... Hi. Yeah, it's not appearing in the scene like it should be. Which could be... really anything, main source. Oh, I don't have the chat box visible. Oh, I think that's that, okay. Whoops. I gotta fix that. So it's 1634. Here I was thinking chat was seeing it appear on the stream and it wasn't. Okay. Black and white photo image taken by cashiers. Do not look at this photo. Lovely. Well, too late for that now. The Golden Bonfire by Husher looks like a real page turner. Alright.
What in the world?
That scared me. Where did this come from? Lovely. Figurines and masks from faraway places. If I had time, I'd travel like I used to. Let's see if I can convince Emma or Bernard. What's going on in this game? Should we go in the room that jump scared me? I guess we're going in the room that jump scared me. Someone has bolted the said room. Okay. Oh, with the door next door. That's clear. Let's go in. A dirty dishcloth. Okay. Even dry smells like salt. Well, they cleaned up a lot of filthy water with this thing. Okay. Well, at least now we have a dirty dishcloth. That's something, right? The mirror is rather dusty. There are all sorts of toiletries here. Most still sealed. Okay. Well, this is very, very interesting. So should we follow the ghost kid? Let's follow the ghost kid. Okay, this looks important. Dear Sebastian, I wanted to tell you firsthand that I will be taking some much needed time off, which means that the store will be closed as of tomorrow. I want you to hear from me, rather than read it on the sign on our door. My daughter is currently traveling, and I must confess, I can't keep up with our everyday demands on my own, especially since I haven't been able to sleep well lately. As soon as she's back, we will open for business again. Rest assured, you'll be the first to know. I hope you feel better by then. Please give my warmest regards to your family. Sincerely, Isaac Farbar. Okay. So that doesn't bode well. What's that sound? Can't possibly be anything bad, right? Scaffold goes here. Erect scaffolding, paint exterior, repair leaks, fix loose tiles, check old pipes. Okay, interesting. And nothing of interest there. What about this door? I'm just waiting for the time we use that, and there's just like a loud bang.
God. Is there someone on the other side?
Of that door, maybe.
I have to get in there.
Okay, good to know. Well, that doesn't sound pleasant. We're going to be in for a rough time if we have to get in there. Can we go in here? What's over here? Is this outside? Grill tongs. Okay. We got grill tongs. No matter how much I feel around the floodlight, it will be useless until I can turn it on. Okay. I'm not sure, but I say this battery belongs to the floodlight. Alright. Interesting. Buckets full of soil and fertilizer. What a weird place for that. Due to the rain, I reckon. Okay, so we've been getting lots of rain. Happy anniversary. And the candle's lit. Are we not going to mention the lit candle? No, I guess not. That's not of interest to us? You know, this random candle that's still lit? Somehow? 1905. I finally counted contracts with several of the gallery, but from this century. Encyclopedia dictionaries. Quite a fine reference collection. Okay. Reference books full of all sorts. Medicine, physics, psychology. There are some in which I own too. Okay. Good to know. There's something... Oh. Ow. Oh. Is this what I use? Seems to match the stuff stuck in the... Seems... Can I get them together somehow? Okay. So they're the same item. Just not sure what we need to do with that quite yet. Keep that table in mind. You need the spot to hide. Okay. Why do I need a spot? Lovely, I'm sure I'm surrounded by books. I wouldn't mind sitting down to the page through a few. Remote control. Your standard garage door remote control. The buttons seem a bit worn down. So I guess we gotta go back to the garage now? Is that what it's telling me? Oh! Why? Phasmophobia? No, I can insult the ghost. This game on the other hand, no, I'm scared. Wait, it says I need a key. Why don't we use the master key? Done, I doubt the key will be useful again. Okay.
That room looks really dark.
Miniature. Careful, just lovely, full of details. Nice. There's a book open on the table, but it's in Russian or some similar language. The switch must turn on the lights in the bedroom, but there's no electricity. And clearly there's something in that bedroom, so I'm not going in there. Nope, I'm out. I'm not dealing with that noise. I think it was 1634. 1634. They removed the paint from the mark on the wall. I don't think they took it down long ago. Let's go back downstairs. It's nicer down here. So will the garage door open with just the button, maybe? We're checking. Let's see. No, that would do me no good. Okay. So we can't open the garage door without something. The only thing I can think of is maybe fixing the fuse boxes down here. I'm thinking the safe combination is 1634. This is 1634. Okay. Let's see. Julia, Dusty No, safe riddle. So the new combination is as follows: the number of our street address, Soul's age. I don't know how old Soul is. The kid near the canvas hanging upstairs, right next to the staircase, was painted. Decade and year. Okay. So we need to find that painting. We're also going to look and see what the first number of the street address is. And we'll go from there. In the spooky game of spookiness. Oh, it's nice that we can go back outside. So where can we find the street address, I wonder? Oh, there's the blind jar finally broke down. Okay. Still jam probably has been opened in years. Good to know. Okay, can't see the first address on the street. So I guess the first thing we're going to need to do is clean up that oil spill then. Or is it just water? Might be just water.
What the devil?
Oh, what's going on? Why? Why does that keep on happening? I don't like it. Okay, let's clean that up. Bye-bye, puddle. So what did Gabriel and the puddle do for me? Do we have something for the safe, maybe? Safe rail dusting out. My dear extension, I left the key in the drawer for your... Okay. I saw another door yesterday. Okay. I want... It's just my business again. Okay. So we are definitely figuring out puzzles. Just not sure what we do next. Besides, you know, try not to get jump scared. Let's go upstairs. Maybe I missed something. Please don't do the door tries to open. Oh, what? There's something over here. The streets are so calm. Yeah, it's really unnerving to be honest. Portrait of 16. Okay. 1634. And the picture we're looking for is missing in action. Looks like a real page turner. I don't know what that's a reference to. Figurines, faraway places. Okay. Maybe they'll let me in here now. Someone has bolted it. Okay. How about this one? We actually haven't been in here yet. 1883, 1979. Marks on the floor must be related to the trapdoor somehow. Interesting. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do in here. Maybe there's some more stuff over here we missed. Well, I'm stumped. Did I not thoroughly check down this way? Because that may or may not have been the case. You can hear footsteps in that room. I guess the only thing we really haven't done is tried going into the master bedroom. I guess we gotta do that. Do I want to do that though? I guess we're going to have to though. Let's see what happens if we walk up to the door. Yep. Sophie did not make it. I figured that would be death, but I wasn't positive until that moment. Where are all these characters? Oh, so because of my mistake there, Sophie's dead. Oh. Okay, so you need to be really cautious with that. So we need to be as careful and as quiet as humanly possible. So we can skip. Losing your character. Sadly, you just lost one of your characters. When this happens, it's no longer part of the story. If you lose a character, every item in their inventory will drop to the ground. The location of these items will appear on your map with the following icons. Okay. So, we don't want to lose our characters.
Why is the front door open?
Okay. Don't know. But I noticed a weird thing there. Okay. So, can we at least travel around? Okay, we can travel around. I was curious what would happen. I now know what happens. So would it be where I died? Or if we can... Okay. So we might not save and exit, just so we can get Sophie back. What's this? Okay. So we don't want to mess with the... We do not want to mess with that. That was a bad idea. Okay, but we'll go ahead and walk slowly. And we'll try to figure out that fuse puzzled down here. Ah. Why ah? Where are we going? Ah, for. Okay. I didn't want to do that though. 10A. Okay. Okay. So okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I wish there was like a solution to that I could find. But not one I can see. Hmm. What the heck? Okay. I'm not a fan. So I have no idea what we're supposed to do either, so I guess we'll find that out a little bit later. We'll go to the right. Any suggestions, anybody? Because I don't have any ideas. I mean, we still need the turn. Oh, our candle's still there too. Okay. So maybe in the office somewhere. Thomas Road 4th. Okay. So it's 4. One of the solution puzzles is 4. Which is good to know. I hear knocking. Should I be concerned? What the? Hey, Trickster. You may notice we're a different character. We lost Sophie. I wanted to see what would happen if I opened that door, like, if it was instant death, and I learned. I learned the hard way. It's okay, though. Thanks to Sophie's sacrifice, I now understand. That literally everything in this game is out to kill you. So I'll take it. Layers of dust on the air must be ancient. But, yeah. I was like, I'm pretty scared to open this door, but maybe it's one of those nothing burgers that if you open it, nothing will happen. Let's just say it was not a nothing burger. And now I'm just kind of wandering throughout the house trying to figure out what's to do. What the puzzles are. We figured out one of them. We cleaned up the water spill. We have the fuses, but we can't do anything with the fuses yet.
Shit.
I like how that's supposed to be a jump scare. Of all the jump scares, that's the one that's the least effective. You want to know the one that's the most effective? You walk by a door and all of a sudden everything's slamming. That's the most effective one. Looked like that was shaking for a second. I was scared. Well, if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. Because I'm officially stumped. Let's see. I'll show you the door too that we lost Sophie to. So if you hear sounds like this on the other side of the door, it means death. That door? Yeah. Also, it was shaking. I just thought it was, I thought it was going to be one of those rare herrings where it's like, maybe it's danger, or maybe it's just tricking you. Nope, this game's very literal with its death. We also need to find a circular painting of some kind. So we have grilling tongs, of all things. I don't really know what those are useful for. I guess we'll figure it out. Because we must have the solution somewhere. Oh. Hello. Trapdoor with a hook. It looks like your standard language to me. Okay. What happens if we use the grilling tongs? Okay, so we need something to grab that. We have nothing at the moment. We shall be back once we find a fire poker. Maybe there's something in the barbecue that we just needed to grab when we did bother doing it. I like how we go, ah! As if there's something spooky there, but it's just really happy news. I wonder if I connected that better to the floodlight. I wonder too. So we have tongs. Oh, my phone just scared me. This game is actually really creepy. It's doing a good job of freaking me out. Nice landscape. Also, I would be 1905? Okay. Well, there must be something this way, right? Other than that door? I guess it's just this door.
No.
Let's listen. So there's crying. Well, we can't get in there right now, which is interesting.
Not gonna happen.
Let's listen. Nothing's on that side, so it's jammed. How do we get you unjammed? Let's go ahead and examine you. Are you gonna do the Resident Evil thing where I examine you? What do you mean I'm wasting my time? I want to examine those. Okay, so we have to figure out what the grill puzzle.
Did that door just open on its own? Ah! What's going on here? Not gonna happen.
Okay. What the heck is that black thing? Don't know. Yeah, that door got me 3 times, and I hate it. Keeps on opening and closing. It's like it doesn't have anything better to do. So that's the picture that's for the puzzle. It's missing there on the wall. Maybe there's something that's a little bit more interesting since we got that door open. I know the basement has some problem solutions.
No.
Let's listen. Well, nothing on that side. Basement, we can't really do anything without that fuse box solution, which we don't have. Maybe there's something here I'm supposed to use a random item on. Boiler functioning. Press the left button. Press the right in case of malfunction. So, there must be something with that. But what? I mean, we can try the, it won't work if there's no electricity in the house. Okay. So we do have to figure out the fuse box puzzle. That seems to be the thing that's holding everything back. I think I just went through the wrong door. So there has to be a solution to this puzzle down in the basement, right? So let's try to figure this out. Oh, why are you going back up? So... yeah, there is camera angles. So we have 10, 15, I think 15 goes here. I think 20 goes here. 25 might go here. Oh, I get it. 25 amps. If we assume that's that one. 25 amps is the green one. So 25 amps goes here. Then we need to figure out 30 and 50. So I'm assuming 30 would be 10 in that. So for sure, I think we got the 25 amps. But what about the 50? I think we need to get the 20 amps in here. That'd be 45. Okay, so we have we do 20 there, that would be 30. 30 would be the middle one. So we connected to that one and the green. So if we do, I don't think 25 goes right there. Okay. So to get 50, because I think it's connected to that one. Top one needs to be, so that's going out. So top one is that one. Top one needs to be 25. And it needs to go through the green one. I think the green one's 15. Like that's what makes sense in my head here. Then we assume this one's 25. Maybe that one's 10, this one's 20? Okay, no. Well, maybe 25 does just go straight down here? But if we have 25 there, we have to get up to 50. So 25, I need another 25. So the second one I would need 25, which would be that one. That one, and then that would leave 20. Yeah, those camera angles are definitely killer, though. Is there a way to inspect this a little bit closer? Because that would be useful. Okay, the one in the middle is the bottom. The bottom one is 50. So we need 50 in the middle. The 50 needs to be connected to the bottom left one. Does not connect to any other one though. And what's 30 connected to? So they're all kind of connected to the green one. So if we assume this one's 25, the middle one has to equate to 50, or is that 25? So that one has to be 25, okay. And then the middle one's 50. We need... I think you would need 15 right there. 30. Okay, I'm getting there. I might have to actually cheat and look up Fusebox Song of Horrors because I'm confused. Me too. I just need to figure out what the logic of this is. So we have to get each of these to 50. Okay. Oh no, that was a mistake. I used the mouse. Oh no. So we have to get them all to be at least 50 power. So this one's connected to all three. That's going to be 25 no matter what. But how do we get that? So if we assume the 25 is the one on the top, we have 50, which we don't do anything with that one. So maybe we need to do 20, 15. Yeah, I'm confused. top right on the right hand side has. Oh, is this one of those silly things where we have to combine? Okay. So. Okay, I get it. So. 25. I can put 15 here. Put 10 here. Okay, that wasn't right. I still think 25 goes there. 15 has to go in one of these. Pretty good at stuff, Jose. How about yourself? 10 goes here, and then 20 goes here. No? Okay. Trying to figure out a puzzle. So, one of these has 3. So that one's the third one. Does that one connect to any of the other ones? So I'm thinking that one's going to be the 50. Then we can kind of figure out the 30 from that. Oh no, that's not good. Did you hurt yourself there again, Kosei? That's really not good. So if we assume that that one's going to be 30, we're going to need the 15 and 20. Oh, I'm putting 25 in the wrong spot. Okay, if we assume 25 goes there, then... No? Okay. That's good, at least. Hopefully it's... I'm hoping it's not a serious surgery there. And so... we need 20 and 10 to make 30. It could be that one right up there. And then we need 15 and 10 to make 25. So I'm wondering if we can put 10 there. And then we can put you there, and then you there. Oh! I figured out the logic. I definitely agree with Trickster there. Okay.
This should make things easier.
On both your ears? Ooh. That doesn't sound fun. And yet, let there be light. That also is going to make things a lot more complicated. Oh, that's interesting. So, that essentially made it so we can go outside now. But the question is that a good idea? Shut down, press the left button. Okay, we should probably... What did it say? You already have a surgery on your right ear? Okay. Yikes, water's falling directly on the mechanism. So we gotta turn off the water. In case of malfunction, preferring correct water function, conform emergency shuttle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And what would the surgery on your ears be for this time? And we finally got to a new area. We got some jumper cable. Oh, I know exactly what these are useful for. Okay. Same thing as, okay. Well, I hope it goes well. Hope it goes really well. Looks like there might be something in the back of the car, too. Should I get the filter? Yes. Do I think it's a good idea? Maybe. Okay. So we got a haiku poem. But yeah, hopefully that surgery goes a lot better this time. Oh, I'm so freaked out. I don't like this game. I like it better than I Cry, but I don't like the fact it's so creepy. I don't need the dig right now. Just jump over the fence. I wish I could. Okay, we need a key. But the moment I try, the character's gonna be like, we can't do that. We gotta figure out what happened. And then it's just right back into the mess. Well, we do know what the jumper cables are used for. So let's go back up to that spotlight. It's so nice to finally have light in this game and make progress. Even though we lost a character for science. Also, apparently there's like 4 other characters. So, I'm interested to see what their stories are going to tell in this one. Oh, you know where else we can possibly go? If the light turns on? What the heck? Okay. These are records and other things lying on the bed. Oh, no. A ragdoll with flowers in its hair. Okay.
I am starting to worry. A few days ago, Mrs. Catherine started sleeping in Saul's room with the children. She's been avoiding me lately. Is she ashamed or something? Alexander and I have lived in this house for 16 years, with her and Mr. Sebastian. We've seen their children grow since they were babies. I don't understand this sudden change in attitude. I saw her playing and reading with the children in the living room last night. They looked exhausted. I could hear it in their voices.
Sun's and terrace ball joining. You need that before it's too late. Look around you and find a high spot.
Quick, I gotta get another wardrobe.
Okay. Oh. You managed to hide from the darkness, but the worst is yet to come. Try to keep a level head. To calm down, follow the rhythm of heartbeat by pressing. Okay. I don't like this. This is for a lot of mistakes. No, no. What's going on? Am I safe? I don't know. What's going on? That's so bad out there. Can we leave? Am I pressing the right buttons, maybe? Oh. Okay. I think we're fine. And this was...
Hell, what in the world is happening inside this house?
look at the cell house. It's amazing. Saul is 7 years old. Okay, that's... So 4, 7, something. Oh. I don't think I've seen toys like these. Okay. Do I really want to leave here? I feel safe in this room. Well, perfect. I understand what the spotlight's for now. Well, let's go ahead and get that situated. I think we need jumper cables. There we go. So I guess we gotta just focus it right there and leave it alone. So what happens if we focus it? Back up. Focus it. Okay. So, should we go into the creepy room of death? Because I'm pretty scared of this room. It's been locked and I haven't been in here yet. Yeah, sounds safe. Okay, that looks important. A small gold key hanging from a circle. Service key that belongs to Masha, the housekeeper. Wait, there's a name on the keychain, Masha? Okay. So we got a... Oh no, I should have listened. Okay, we're fine. It's not instant death. I guess we're playing a tape recorder.
Mommy's really scared. I'm scared too. She's broken all the mirrors in the house. And that song? I hear it everywhere. I wish we'd never listened to it. Something is watching us.
Okay. This bed hasn't been used well. It's probably Julia's. Oh, I know exactly what that's going to be used for.
What the hell is this? An earthquake?
What's going on? I don't like it, this game. Oh. Oh, I'm actually terrified. Well. I mean, it's a good thing, because it's not very often I find a game that can spook me like this. So I'll take it. I would rather be terrified than not. Man, that's saying something is really clogging up the pipes in here. What the heck? So we gotta unclog a toilet for a puzzle, it seems. Which sounds really interesting, to be honest. What the heck's that huge thing doing down here? Oh no! Oh no! Until the story came to an end. Did he die? Oh, did I die? Oh, that might have been a mistake. But we'll pick this up from where we didn't have that science experiment, though. So I guess that'll be fine. Oh, this game. I just wanted to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you had a good time of me actually freaking out. We're going to go on a raid. And tomorrow we should be live with... I have no idea what we're going to be live with tomorrow, but I think it should be Call of Duty. And then we'll be back to this game hopefully next Thursday. We should be back to Ni no Kuni on Tuesday. And Wednesday, that means Wednesday will probably be Minecraft. Thank you all for joining me. Hopefully once we get through Ni no Kuni, we'll be able to, well, essentially do some other crazy stuff. And I know the perfect person we're going to raid. We haven't raided them in a while. It's going to be Deviant Lost Mind. Thank you for joining me this wonderful evening, everybody, and have a good day. They're currently playing Dark Souls as I head up in case no one wants spoilers. And we'll be going off now. Adios.